Potato is tomato.
Hello. Today is January 31st, 2022.
Today, we are going to be talking about the dentist.
And just before we start, we just want to say that we're trying to say not all dentists are bad.
Now, to start off, let's talk about what was the worst part of going to the dentist?
Me personally, I actually never disliked the dentist. That's also because my dentist was amazing. I'm gonna give a shout out to him. He was really good with the kids, and I feel like that helped me get through being scared of the dentist. Like, cause I know other people say they never want to go to the dentist because they find it scary. But I actually never had that issue.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, go like I was a bit scared of the dentist, um, because just around that time it was like getting X-rays and stuff, and I really didn't like it. But like as a little kid compared to now, like rather than just like being scared of the dentist, it's more like a I don't want to go, I want to do other things type of a thing.
Um, Now, like other kids said, they were really afraid of going to the dentist. I found that a little weird and hard to believe. I know my grandma, on my dad's side, actually almost never went to the dentist, and I just feel like, I mean, obviously it's unhealthy to never go to the dentist, but also I also feel like kids read too many things, and that's why they're scared of the dentist.
Yeah, like I think some of the worst parts for me going to the dentist was like I the thing I'd always dread was like that do you know what fluoride is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so like when you have it's like a little mouthwash. When you have it, you can't eat or drink for like half an hour. And I always hated that because after the dentist I'd always be like hungry or I needed a drink or something and I could never eat. It was like the most annoying thing ever.
Now, I also know that fluoride tastes horrible. Uh, it tastes horrible, and I sorry. Fluoride tastes horrible. What would you even describe the taste as, Bucket?
Well, me myself, I have this actual fluoride wash, like mouthwash, that I have to have once a night. And it's like I'd say it. I don't love it. It doesn't taste great. It's kind of like a no taste, but also like bad at the same time. There's no real way to explain it. But it is really good for your teeth. It clears away all those cavities and stuff like that, and it's like a super duper good mouthwash. And like I think that yes, it doesn't taste amazing, but I think you can live with it. You're like swishing with it for like 30 seconds anyways.
Now, on to our next topic. What was your worst time at the dentist?
Um, well, I'd say like I don't really have, as I said, I'm not really like scared of the dentist. It's more of a I just don't feel like going type of a thing. So like I wouldn't. So this is obviously gonna be like a while back, when I was a little kid, because I just don't really care too much now. But probably I hated getting those scans, because of the way they had to do it. My mouth wasn't big enough, and they had to put these big things into my mouth to like do a like scan. And I that was probably like one of the worst times I had.
Now, I also probably one of my worst times at the dentist were obviously, like you said, when I got the X-rays, because they were almost gagging you to get that I'm gonna laugh a little here to get your to get that perfect smile. And I just felt like That was one of the worst parts. And then whenever you had a loose tooth or something, and you were just dreading them having to pull it out.
Yeah, like there's we also everyone has loose teeth, and um I think that think talking about having your teeth, let's talk about cavities. Um, I think number one, it just hurts just on its own. Like it's just this pain in the back of your mouth. No matter what you do, it'll just hurt, even if you're not eating anything. And then you also need to get it drilled sometimes. And I haven't had this personally done, but I've heard that that hurts like a lot.
No, yeah, kind of like what you said. I've been fortunate enough to never have to get a I've never had a cavity before, and I'm very grateful for that because I know people say it hurts a lot. Um, Now I also heard that you have to get a filling for that, and my brother actually have has a single cavity, and we might have to have him on for another episode to see how he felt about that.
Yeah, I as I just said, like I haven't had a cavity like I have had a cavity before, but I haven't had to have it drilled. Um so like obviously I advise like try not to get a cavity. You got to brush like those like twice a day and all that. But I think that if you were to have a cavity as a little kid, I think that would affect how much you would like the dentist. Because you like it would almost be like they just drilled into my tooth, and you'd kind of have this little you'd have that tied to them, and it wouldn't be easy to have them as your dentist.
Now we're gonna move on to the topic sugar.
Yeah, sugar's pretty powerful. Um like it's very addictive, and it makes you want to go in for more. And like it can really wear down your teeth and cause, as you know, cavities. So like it really wears down your teeth, but it's also like a very addicting like thing.
Now I think a lot of people can agree with me on this one. I love sugar. But I also know that it's really, really bad for me. So I try to limit how much my sugar impact daily. Um, Also, it doesn't really help that my mom's a baker at all. Because she's always giving me samples and stuff.
Yeah, like and like I myself I have braces. So it's it's harder for me because it's harder to brush and get like that sugar out of there. And some of the things, like some tips that I've been told and that I use, is that when you're having sugar, like let's say you're having a sugary drink, to eat something with it. Or let's say you have like you're having a sugary drink, then like have something that's not sugary with it to like break it down and wash down so it doesn't just sit there on your teeth. Because I have braces, and it's hard because it's hard to brush around each individual brace, um, because it's just full in your face, and you can't get those like bristles into there. And that so it's like it's a big thing that I need to get that sugar out there so it doesn't sit there. Because yes, I do brush. I spend like half an hour brushing my teeth, but I need to get more in. I can't get all the way in there, and sometimes the food breaks it down before it just sits there.
Now, I don't have braces. I know you do, and I wanna hear a little thing. How do you think having braces is a negative or a positive thing? Because I know it helps straighten your teeth, but it's also very annoying to clean your teeth every night for, like you said, almost 30 minutes.
Well, I'd say yes, it's kind of annoying in that factor, but are what else are you doing? Like by the time you're brushing your teeth, you're done with everything in your day. there's not too much else that you can be doing. So it's not that big of a hassle. And like I don't even feel them. Like it's gotten to the point like when you lose a tooth at first, it's like you feel that gap, but like I don't like you don't even feel it anymore. Like I don't even feel the braces in my mouth. And like as you can hear me right now, like it's not really affecting how I sound. And we also wear masks. So like a lot of people don't even know I have braces. And like when I got them on, like I didn't even know they were on until they said they were done. It's it's really that easy. Like if they need to pop off like one of the braces, they just do a little squeeze, it pops right off. Like you don't even feel anything. It's like it's not it doesn't even really affect me except for like the appointments, like where we have to go to the orthodontist, which is like the dentist, but except they only work on your braces. Like the only thing that affects me is like I have to go to the orthodontist like every like 2 months, 3 months, somewhere around there. And yeah, that's like a long time. I probably shouldn't be worried about it. And like sometimes, but like sometimes there's the occasional time where it's just a 2 week gap. But otherwise from the like having those appointments, it's like nothing. It's not even like a thing. I don't even feel them.
Now actually, I just lost a tooth a couple of days ago, and like you said, at first it feels like it's a huge impact, and you can really feel it. But then afterwards, like right now, it doesn't even like really. I can't even really feel it anymore. Um, Also, I should have said I said I have no braces. I actually do. I have Invisalign. They're way better than braces. I think they are more on the expensive side of braces, but it's basically a clear plastic, almost like a second set. Almost it's identical to your teeth. They take an X-ray and then it fits to your mouth, and then every week or so slowly and slowly, it'll change slightly so that the final result will look amazing.
Yeah, I don't have Invisalign. I've never had it. Um, to me though, it just feels like more work. Like as you just said, having to like get it switched out every week, and also like you have to put it in, put it out, put it in, put it out when you're like eating and stuff. Um, Personally, I'm 100% biased because I have braces. I think that braces are more of a let it sit. You don't have to do too much, and Invisalign may be more comfortable. I don't know. I really don't know anything like that. But to me, from my point of view, looking at people who do have Invisalign, it just feels to me like it's more of a hassle to put it in, put it out, and get it switched all the time.
Actually, they give you a set of trays, so it'll be a box, and every week or so, you'll switch, so you don't have to go into the dentist over and over again.
Yeah, like like me as myself, like I really am biased. I can't stress that enough. I just feel like it's a bit to me, it's just a bit like you have to take it in and out, in and out. That's what I've observed. But I really wouldn't know. You're like the expert on this. So
Um, Um, I quite like you said. It like you said. Things can be less of a hassle. I feel like that's the same thing for Invisalign. It you don't even really like you're just like, oh, it's time to get a new set today, and it doesn't. It takes like not even 5 minutes to get a new set and everything. I feel like it's a lot easier than braces because you don't have to clean. Like you said, you have to continuously clean your teeth with braces. Yeah. But with the Invisalign, what it does is all you have to do is brush your teeth and then brush your Invisalign a little bit, and and you're done.
yeah, I obviously don't know. Maybe it is easier. I just haven't tried it. Probably if I did try it, I would probably think it's a lot easier. But you've gone one way, I've gone the other, and I think that both ways are completely fine. I just have happened to go in the braces route, and for me, if anybody is getting braces out there, I think that they're completely fine. They're not too much of a hassle for me. The brushing of teeth, as long as you do it right and you get underneath the braces, I think it's fine. And it's like a little, you just let it sit with the occasional appointments where they kind of like upgrade the wire, making it tighter. And it, like, you really don't even feel a single thing, like not even a little pinch. You don't even feel it.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you. Thank you. That's unfortunately that is it for our podcast today. Once again, thank you so much for the 700 listens. That's a huge support, and we started this off with a 42. So thank you guys so much.
Hope everyone has a great day, and goodbye. Potato is tomato.